This is 3-1. You're going to find the domain and range of the function. Number 2, state the domain and range of the function. Okay, so let me remind you by writing down the definition. The domain are all your x values. Okay, and then your range is going to be all your y values. All right. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, at A. Let's look at your x values. The x values here. Okay, what is the x value if we keep going to the left? That is negative infinity. If we go to the right, it's positive infinity. So for the domain, we can write domain here. We can say it goes from negative infinity all the way to positive infinity, and we put parentheses over there. Or you can say all real numbers. All right. Let's look at the range. The range are all your y values. Take a look at what the y value here is. The y value here is y equals to 3. So you can say that the range is just the number -3. Sorry, not -3, +3. Okay, because that's what the y value is. Okay, that is the range, the y value. Okay, all right, let's look at B. Okay, let's look at all your x values. So let me draw a dash here. This is for the smallest x value, and this is for the largest x value. So it goes from -5 all the way to 5, and this is the domain, of course. Okay, let's see. Do you see how it's open here? So we put a parentheses, and do you see how it's closed here? Because it's a closed circle, we put a bracket. Okay, now let's look at the range. The range here is going to be all the y's. So let's look at the y here. Okay, the y here, the smallest is -2, and the largest y here is going to be a 2. Okay, notice that here it's open, but it's closed. So at -2, it's both open and closed, so you can just close it here. And then the largest y here is a 2, and you see how it touches the 2, so that's also closed as well. So we close it at -2, parentheses 2, and we close it there. All right, C. So C, technically, it's not a function here, so you really don't have to do it, but you can still give me its domain and range. Okay. All right, so here is your smallest x, and here is your largest x. Okay, I'm just looking at those values. So your domain, the smallest is -4, comma, your largest is 3. Do you see how it touches? It's closed, so we bracket, and you see how it's open here, and we open there. There you go. Then let's look at the range. The range is referred to all your y values. So let's take a look here. This is your smallest y value, -5, and your largest y value here is also 5. Okay, do you see how it's open with that open circle? We put a parentheses here, and you see how it's open here at that as well. So we put a parentheses there. Okay, so we just basically write it in something called interval notation. Okay, so there you go. That is how we find domain and range of a function.